Much, Janice. It is time for Money Tuesday, and there's so many life insurance products out there. How do you know what's best for you? Stewart Welch from the Welch Group joins us with some tips, a little home insurance refresher course for us. Good to see you this morning.
Good morning, Mike.
All right, so in terms of life insurance, I guess it depends on your goal, right? In terms of what you want to look for.
It does. I think, this is, it comes up a lot. Should I buy term insurance? Should I buy cash value insurance? And the thing that we would say is when you're buying insurance to replace income, so if a breadwinner dies prematurely, generally, we're going to say term insurance because you're going to need a lot of insurance, and most people, on a tight budget, and that's going to be the least expensive. So typically, we're recommending they buy, 15-year level term insurance or 20-year level term insurance. That means the premium doesn't change for that period of time, and it's really easy to budget.
Okay, but now it changes obviously when you get to your 60s because that's going to run out. Then it's going to be, well, do I convert it? Because it's going to be much more expensive.
Well, I think the hope is that, if you're doing term insurance, you hope that you've got a retirement plan idea on the side. Okay. You're putting money into your 401k and you are saving for retirement. You have a wealth accumulation plan. If you don't, then you've got to come up with a better idea. But term insurance, I think, primarily is there to protect that family, particularly when they have small children.
All right, now what if you're just a homemaker, or you've got a different type of profession?
So let's say that you're married, your wife stays at home, is raising the children,
or vice versa.
Or vice versa.
Yep.
So, and you're saying, should I have insurance on that homemaker? And the answer would be, if you don't have family that would step in and take over if that homemaker died prematurely, then you're going to need life insurance, and probably $150,000 to $300,000. Again, term insurance, maybe 15-year level term insurance will suffice in that, because you're going to have really good help, probably nanny type help.
Now I get stuff in the mail all the time for life insurance on children, but do you really want life insurance on your children?
Well, I think generally we probably wouldn't do life insurance on children unless you had a lot of extra money. But one kind of interesting thing is, for older folks that have adult children, it might make sense to buy insurance on them. And the reason is, if something happens to them and they don't have any insurance, and you end up with a financial problem with your children and your grandchildren, you're going to step in and take over. So it's a way of protecting yourself and giving them, some help when they need the help most.
And especially if you've co-signed on like a student loan, because tragically if that child dies, you'd have to pay that debt. So
that's a great point, Mike.
All right, now my mama told me you better shop around. What about shopping around for life insurance?
I do think you want to shop around. So insurance is all over the board. They can go to my website, go to the resource center. We don't sell insurance, but they can get a quote and then take that just as a point of reference, and then get with their local agent. And we like dealing with the local agents because you get great service. But I think you do want to shop around.
And there's so many out there, you can get a good competitive rate, right?
You can get a good competitive rate. We'll talk a little bit more about that next week.
All right, sounds good. Stuart Welch of the Welch Group. Good stuff today. Hey.